coming aboard the boat. That could mean only one thing. Yeah, we're prepping to sail off on another adventure. Leaving Liverpool once again. Has to be said, it's a very iconic shot, that. This is definitely Liverpool. Yeah, but the thing is, we'll be looking for a transit of these two tower blocks and that green dome, and that's one of the transits that marks the channel. You can just about see some of the transits coming in. It's much easier to see that in real life than it is through a camera. Finally got away from Liverpool. It was like we were kept being sucked in. Kept on wanting to get away, and it was just like, no, something else was coming up. And even now, something else is coming up. But I've just said, no, I'm not doing that. Does mean I'm not seeing my daughter, but you know. I just needed to get away, get sailing.
Everyday life when you're underway. We're having a quick snack. We're having some tomato soup, which will be served in one of our mugs, and we're having a warmed bread roll. And the quick way to warm bread and save gas on a boat is to get a steel bottom pot, heat it up, put the bread in, turn the gas off, leave it alone, and let the soup get on with things. And in case you're wondering, the stove's level, everything else isn't. The view from the kitchen window is not too bad either.
It's hot bad. We're heading just behind there. That's the Great Orme. Currently Beverly and I are in Conway, and there is some fantastic things to see, just a short walk from the marina. We have castles, we have boats, we have quaint little shops with lots of little bric-a-brac, and if you have a heart problem, there's even a defibrillator in the telephone box.
This is Beaumaris. Beaumaris is not somewhere we had planned to be, and as you can see, we're quite close in. It is, however, blowing something of a gale at the minute, so we're quite glad to be in here. The wind has calmed down a bit and is currently 33 knots. Sorry, make that 37. So Gaynor, how are you coping with the stressful yacht lifestyle?
I just adore the lads. But there's sometimes where it's just so easy and relaxing, and then there's other times when it's all going to, and it's like, woohoo! Like yesterday we had these plans, and quite frankly the weather wasn't allowing us to do the plans, so you just have to change them. Get over it.
Lifeboats, Onoychenko at Channel 0 and standby 10-2.
We're hearing a lot of lifeboat traffic in the last day or two because the winds have been absolutely shocking. The weather forecast has been, to use a Terry Pratchett phrase, an abomination unto noggin. They are certainly the greatest work of fiction published by the UK government.
Especially as there's no gales at all yesterday. But I'm sorry, but we were in force 8 at one point.
Yeah, we were sitting in a force 8 and the...
I'm classing that as a gale myself.
And here's the inshore waters forecast. There are no gales.
Channel 6.
Size
What you call an onion?
It is, isn't it? Doesn't look too shabby at all, does it?
No.
There we
Lamb
go.
chop.
Lamb chop, potatoes, carrots and onion gravy. Well, I don't know if you can hear the slap of water on the hull and the howl of the wind through the rigging, but it's got a bit gusty here. So we were going to discuss passage plan through the swellies, but I think what we're going to do instead is just sit back and wait for this to blow over and hope that tomorrow is going to be better.
Don't have to, because we've got to go.
Yeah.
We've managed to get a mooring buoy for 2 nights, which is good.
This being the second night.
This being the second night, but the people who own the mooring buoy are coming back tomorrow.
And they'd like it back, please.
They'd like it back, please, but at least they've managed to let us have it for free.
So we'll be going down to Menai Bridge and finding somewhere there to moor up, but I think we'll just take it easy for a bit. Put the central heating on.
Oh yeah, get the Everspacker going, girl.
Yeah, and just see where we go.
That is so close.
I will be a little to the north of it.
Okay. Thanks for being behind you. Well, we've harboured up. So, we've moored up at Port Dinorwic, which is a very tiny little crack in the wall, to be honest. But in this particular one, we're on a harbour wall again. So we're using angels to keep us in. But on this one, we've also got these lines. So whereas before on Port Patrick we had risers, here we've got these sorts of lines.
So as Holly and Red Dwarf would say, what's happening, dudes?
Well, I left Port Dinorwic. It was my very first time of my leaving. haven't got come in yet, but I've released on a leave now, and I'm going to be leaving here because my challenges continue. And then we're either going to challenge, if we do Canarvon Bar, Bev will do it, and if we do the Swellies, I will do it. So it just depends on who wants the challenge.
Where are we now?
We're at Caernarfon. Beautiful place.
So we've left Caernarfon and we're going over Canarvon Bar, which is one of the more treacherous areas around here. So far it has gone quite well, and
More of it to go like
we have more of it to go, unfortunately. Right, come in more toward the boy, please. It's a damp, rainy morning, and we're hoping that it's going to improve.
They're definitely diagonal, Bev. Oh yeah, there we are. I'm trying to keep the road flat.